Good evening, everyone. My name is Brahmachari Devendra, and today I'll be sharing with you on affirmation for self-healing from Swami Kriyananda's book, Affirmation for Self-Healing. And today the topic is calmness. So we'll discuss about that and practice affirmation a few times what Swamiji has given. So before we begin really, let's begin with a prayer to invoke presence of God and Guru in this satsang, in this class, in this inspiration. So let's close our eyes for a moment and let's pray together. Let's offer our prayer together and invite presence of God and Guru with us in this evening. And let's pray. Divine Mother, Heavenly Father, friend, beloved God, great masters of self-realization, Jesus Christ, Babaji Krishna, Lahiri Mahashay, Swami Shri Yukteswar Ji, and Paramahansa Yogananda Ji, saints of all religion, humbly we bow to you all. Divine Mother, guide us today in this evening to understand thy sacred teachings ever more deeply. Help us to calm our mind. Help us to calm our feelings. And help us to feel thy presence ever more deeply. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. So this evening we are taking the subject of calmness. I'll read first what Swamiji has written here on this subject, and then we'll do affirmation 5 times, and then we will do the prayer also what Swamiji has given here. So listen what Swamiji is saying on calmness. Calmness is perfectly achieved when life's little waves become absorbed into the cosmic sea in divine ecstasy. In daily life too, we can achieve calmness to a degree by keeping our awareness focused on the reality of the spirit underlying all outward circumstances. Calmness comes with the determination to live ever happily in the present moment, relinquishing the past and not worrying about the future, but placing our lives firmly in God's hands and knowing that He is fully in command. Calmness comes with non-attachment, with knowing that nothing in this world is truly ours. So let's do this affirmation here. We'll do this affirmation, we'll do in a sequence of 5 times. We'll do first louder, then normal voice, then whisper, and then again silent, and then finally one more time silent. So 5 times we'll do to attract the command. First we do loud to attract the command of our conscious mind, and then we do normal voice to take and to understand the meaning of this affirmation ever more deeply. And the third time we'll do whispering to attract the subconscious mind a little bit deeply. And then fourth time we'll do silently, again to take it deeper into our subconscious mind. And fifth time we'll take it ever more deeper or ever more deeply to take it into our superconscious mind, where the real changes in our life comes. So let's begin. Close your eyes and sit still, sit erect, sit with your back and spine straight, sit still. And now let's do this affirmation. The affirmation is very simple. Let's first do loudly. Though the winds of difficulties howl around me, I stand forever calmly At the center of life's storms. Now let's do a little bit normal voice. Though the winds of difficulties howl around me, I stand forever calmly at the center of life's storms. Now whispering, though the winds of difficulties howl around me, I stand forever calmly at the center of life's storms. Now silently, though the winds of difficulties howl around me, I stand forever calmly at the center of life's storms. Now again silently you take it to the superconscious mind, superconscious state. Though the winds of difficulties howl around me, I stand forever calmly at the center of life's storms. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Now let's listen to Swamiji's words on the subject of calmness. We have done that. Let's do the prayer now. So the prayer is again, keep your eyes closed and you can repeat after me silently. With thee beside me, I know that tides of trouble can never sweep me away. Hold fast my hand. Lord, never let me go. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. So now we'll discuss about what Swamiji has given, that how we can practice calmness. And this is one of the most essential practices you can say for all the yogis, that how we can strive uh, that we can always be calm and centered. And so I will take this passage what Swamiji has given one by one, and then I will also explain that one by one. Now, before we go, I wanted to emphasize that when I was looking in this book, I thought first, before I looked at the calmness, I thought about the peacefulness. So, but I looked into this book and I did not find the subject of peacefulness, because peacefulness is also important, that and it's one of the beginnings, you can say, the quality, it is one of the peacefulness is also one of the 8 qualities of the divine. Those of you who have taken classes, you know that peace and peacefulness is one of the divine qualities. And peace is more of, you can say, a passive quality, that it's more of the qualities, it manifests when we are relaxed, when we are free from stress, when we are free from the tension, then we can feel the peacefulness. But calmness is the quality which is a more dynamic expression of the peacefulness. That when we are active, when we are engaged in this world, and yet at the same time as we are working, and yet at the same time we can be peaceful, that is the quality of the calmness. That is the calmness. So calmness is a more dynamic expression of the peacefulness, and of course it is more desired for all of us yogis, because we are all active in this world, and then we all need to learn that how we can be calm, we can be active, we can be calm at all the times. As Master described, he said that our goal is how we can be calmly active and actively calm. That is what we want to achieve. And now, so how do we want to achieve? That is the question. It is easy to say, but we all see that how life, the situations in our life, that it comes to us and it kicks us around here and there. It tosses us around here and there. and we lose our calmness, we lose our peacefulness. But slowly and slowly, by practicing these teachings, which is given by uh, Yogananda ji in the Great Line of the Masters, that we can achieve this, the quality of the peacefulness, and how we can be peaceful at all times. So um, I wanted to, before I really go into this, what Swamiji has written, I wanted to say a few simple things that can be really, really helpful for us. That one, this is the very basic things that I wanted to emphasize, that before we begin to really learn what Swamiji has given here, that one is the posture, that our posture uh, is really, really, really important. That if we sit straight, when our spine is straight, then our energy is flowing upward, and then we can only express the quality of the calmness. Remember all these divine qualities: peace, calmness, love, kindness. These all qualities are manifested only when our energy level is high. If our energy level is low, we cannot manifest this quality of the calmness or the peace or love. So first thing we want to keep, that always keeping our spine straight so that we can breathe. The second thing comes that we can breathe properly. When we are breathing properly, naturally, we tend to be much more relaxed. And if we are relaxed, our energy level is going to be high. So posture, proper breathing is very, very important. The third thing I wanted to emphasize, the proper diet, that if we are taking too many intoxicants or stimulants, we cannot be calm. To be calm, we must um, we must have a diet, something which is also which can help us to calm. So certain diet is also very calming and soothing. So trying to avoid anything which are stimulant and which are intoxicating. So that again our energy level is upward and flowing upward. Now, fourth thing I wanted to mention here, after posture, after breathing, after diet, is the meditation. That if we are tuning into the practice of meditation, and especially practicing twice a day, morning and evening, then we will see the results of the meditation much more deeply. And when we practice meditation, when we get up from our practice of meditation, try to hold, after when we feel the peacefulness, the calmness, after practicing meditation, after doing our kriyas, trying to hold that peacefulness, that calmness as long as we can, and try not to jump into our daily life too quickly and too rajasic way, you can say. So trying to hold that peacefulness, that calmness as long as we can. And then that is why I was saying also that if we meditate twice a day, that then we'll find that we can hold this feeling of calmness, this feeling of peacefulness in our daily life much more deeply, and we'll see the results of meditation much more. Now, I will take this as what Swamiji has written here. The first thing Swamiji is giving here, he says, calmness is perfectly achieved when life's little waves becomes absorbed into the cosmic sea, into the cosmic sea in divine ecstasy. What he's saying, what Patanjali said, he has said that yoga's chitta vritti nirodha, that we need to calm our waves of little likes and little dislikes what we have, that when we get too excited about something, even little excited about something, we need to be watching over all these things. Then also, when we are not feeling happy, or when we are feeling about sad about anything, when we are feeling about low about anything, then also we want to be careful. Then also we want to be watching over these things. Once Swami Kriyananda asked Yogananda ji that he said, "Sir, Master, I like good food very much. Please bless me that I overcome this habit of liking good food. And Master said, he said that when ecstasy comes, everything goes away. Of course, we want to be watchful of how we are feeling, how is our energy flow in our body. We want to be careful about that. We want to be watchful about that. But at the same time, we don't want to worry about these things. That as we keep doing our spiritual practices, a day will come, ecstasy will come, that, as Master said, when ecstasy comes, everything will go away. But yes, we do want to be watchful about these things. Now, second thing Swamiji says here, he has written here, in daily life too, we can achieve calmness to a degree by keeping our awareness focused on the reality of the spirit underlying all outward circumstances. That when we are engaging in our daily life, that we keep always we are aware that where is my energy, how is my feeling, and always keeping a little bit of ourselves withdrawn and focusing and offering ourselves to God. That that Master has written a poem called God, 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 that he has been reminding us that how we should be spending our day every day. And so I will request you, I will ask you to read that poem, God, God, God. You can Google it and you will find that poem written there. But this poem is written in the book called Whispers from Eternity, which is the collection of prayers, the demand prayers, the loving prayers, which is written by Yogananda ji. So I'll ask you to do read that poem, God, God, God. And one of the other way that how we can bring our attention all the time within ourselves, a very simple practice is that doing japa. That take a simple practice, that even practicing a few seconds every hour, that we can bring our attention that which has gone out so far, bring us within ourselves by remembering God and Guru. A simple japas like Om Guru, Shri Ram Jai Ram, a chant like that can also be very, very helpful to bring ourselves within ourselves, that energy is always uplifted and flowing upward. And only, again, remember that only in that state we can be calm. As long as our energy is moving upward, we can be calm and centered. So this is a very, very important thing that we do something in the daytime. Then when we are not meditating, that a simple practice, a powerful practice like a japa, and also closing our eyes for a moment and seeing where is my energy, how is my feeling, am I too agitated, am I calm? So reminding ourselves, so that can be very, very helpful practice that we can take in the daytime many times, and we can practice. Third thing Swamiji says here in the second paragraph, he says calmness comes with the determination to live ever happily in the present moment, relinquishing past and not worrying about the future, but keep but placing our lives firmly in God's hand and knowing that He is fully in command. Now, this is Master Swamiji is talking about the faith, that how much faith is important. That when we trust that everything is happening, God is taking care of this universe, and everything is happening as per His will, then we can be calm. Now, uh, Master said in Autobiography Yogi that Babaji is aware. Uh, He's aware what is happening in this world. He is in charge of this universe. He knows what is happening in this world, and so we can have faith. We can have trust that they know, the gurus know, God knows what is happening with us. For example, the situation of COVID-19 is happening, And we should remember always this is God's word, and He knows what to do with it. And our job is to how we can be calm in this situation and how can be positive in this situation all the time. And so we do want to find how we can be calm, how we can be positive under all circumstances. And so this is a good challenge right now, um, to know and to practice faith that God is in charge, gurus are in charge, they know what is happening, they know what to do with this word. So faith is very, very important. When we have faith, when we then we would not worry about this word, but then we would not worry about ourselves also. So this is the third thing Swamiji has written. The fourth thing, final thing he has written here, he says that calmness comes with non-attachment, with knowing that nothing in this world is truly ours. Now, non-attachment is a very central practice for all yogis. That when we are attached with things of this world, what will happen with attachment? That will bring our energy down. It will keep our consciousness down. And again, I will emphasize that if our consciousness is tied down, if our energy is tied down, we cannot be calm. We cannot be perfectly calm. So to be perfectly calm, we need to raise our energy upward, inward and upward, and centering up at the spiritual eye. And this is the essence of all the spiritual practices, that we need to bring our energy up and focus at the spiritual eye. And for this, there are many things are important that we practice. And then that is what Swamiji has written, that faith, that non-attachment, that practicing meditation, through meditation, ecstasy comes. And so I will close it here, and I will ask you to read this and practice these principles that we can be calm under all circumstances. Now, I will read it again, what Swamiji has given here quickly, and then we'll practice the affirmation 5 times each, 5 times louder, 5 times normal, 5 times whisper, 5 times silent, and 5 times even more silent, taking it deep into our superconscious mind. So I'll read it again, what Swamiji has written here. Listen it with your eyes closed, listen it with calmness, with deep centeredness. Calmness is perfectly achieved when life's little wave becomes absorbed into the cosmic sea in divine ecstasy. In daily life too, we can achieve calmness to a degree by keeping our awareness focused on the reality of the Spirit, underlying all outward circumstances. Calmness comes with the determination to live ever happily in the present moment, relinquishing the past and not worrying about the future, but placing our lives firmly in God's hands, knowing that He is fully in command. Calmness comes with non-attachment, with knowing that nothing in this world is truly ours. Now let's practice this affirmation. Keep your eyes closed. We'll do it loudly to attract our conscious mind. Then we'll do it normal voice to understand the meaning of this affirmation more deeply. Then we'll do whispering 5 times to attract our subconscious mind. And then we'll do silently to take it deeper, this affirmation, deeper in our subconscious mind. And then we'll do silently to take this affirmation into our super conscious mind. So let's practice this affirmation 5 times at 5 different, at 3 times let's practice at 5 different levels. So, though the winds of difficulties howl around me, I stand forever calmly, at the center of life's storms. Though the winds of difficulties howl around me, I stand forever calmly at the center of life's storms. Louder again. Though the winds of difficulties howl around me, I stand forever calmly at the center of life's storms. Now, normal voice. Though the winds of difficulties howl around me, I stand forever calmly at the center of life's storms. Two more times, normal voice. Though the winds of difficulties howl around me, I stand forever calmly at the center of life's storms. Though the winds of difficulties howl around me, I stand forever calmly at the center of life's storms. Now we'll do 3 times whispering voice to bring our subconscious attention. Though the winds of difficulties howl around me, I stand forever calmly at the center of life's storms. Though the winds of difficulties howl around me, I stand forever calmly at the center of life's storms. One more time whispering. Though the winds of difficulties howl around me, I stand forever calmly at the center of life's storms. Now silently we'll do 3 times to take it deeper into our subconscious mind. So without using any vocal cord, any voice, do it mentally, silently. Though the winds of difficulties howl around me, I stand forever calmly at the center of life's storms. Though the winds of difficulties howl around me, I stand forever calmly at the center of life's storms. One more time, silently. Though the winds of difficulties howl around me, I stand forever calmly at the center of life's storms. Now silently again 3 more times for the superconscious mind. Keep your gaze upward, lift your gaze upward at the superconscious mind. And now let's do it 3 times silently. Though the winds of difficulties howl around me, I stand forever calmly at the center of life's storms. Though the winds of difficulties howl around me, I stand forever calmly at the center of life's storms. One last time. Though the winds of difficulties howl around me, I stand forever calmly at the center of life's storms. And as we keep our eyes closed, let's mentally repeat this prayer on calmness. With thee behind me, I know that the tides of trouble can never sweep me away. Hold fast my hand, Lord, never let me go. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you all for joining this evening and have a good evening, have a good night.